Operating system matters a lot for any kind of device, but many of you might not have any idea about the operating systems, or some of you have. Well, into this video I am going to talk about the advantages and disadvantages of being a good and bad operating system. Well, the purpose for making this video is that many of you think that being a good hardware is enough for any kind of device, but that is always not the case. Being a good operating system matters same as being a good hardware. Sometimes you get to see lags and bloatwares and many kind of disturbance while you perform any kind of activities on any kind of device, for example like your smartphone or computer. Not always computer, generally smartphones. So sometimes you get to see lags and frame drops and these kinds of stuff. Well, for those problems you can't always blame the hardware of the device. It is actually also because of the software. Okay, so what is operating system? First of all, operating system is nothing but the software or the platform that runs other kind of softwares and also controls the hardware of the device. And the reason for being operating system good or bad is that not always heavier kind of operating system can perform every task as efficiently as a lighter operating system. And here the keyword is lighter and the heavier operating system. What do they mean actually? Well, here the term heavy operating system, I want to make it as like featured operating system or the software or the UI, whatever you say, like MIUI, Samsung UI, One UI, Realme UI, like these types of operating system. It consists of more features than lighter operating system like the stock Android or near stock like Google Pixels and Motorola's smartphones. Okay, so why it is necessary for being operating system lighter for a good or efficient performance? Well, here everything falls on the processor. Processor handles every kind of processing system of every kind of data on the device or of whole device. And if the operating system will be lighter, the processor will also be able to focus on the efficiency of performance. For a reference, let's say I have got operating system with file size 2 GB with 2 tasks inside it. So when it will be loaded on the processor, here let's say I have got processor of 1x unit of performance for this consideration. So when it will be loaded on the processor, the task will be divided into two parts by the processor, and if you are working with any of the tasks, then you will be able to see 0.5x unit of performance. And that is the point. The more the feature will be, the performance will decrease. And in the case of stock Android, let's say I have got operating system of file size 1 GB with one task inside it and the same process, that is 1x unit of performance. So when it will be loaded by the processor, the performance will not get distributed into several parts, since it has got only one task. I mean, the operating system has got only one part, and that's why the processor will be able to complete one task at a time very easily by giving 1x unit of performance as an output. Thus the performance of processor won't get decreased. But these days, since the operating system is much more optimized, the heavier operating systems like featured operating system, let's say I have got 2 GB operating system with 2 tasks, and when it will be loaded by the processor of same performance, that is 1x unit of performance, the processor will be able to focus on the task on which you are working right now. Let's say you are working on task 1, the processor will be able to give you 0.9x unit of performance out of 1x performance, and the other task, that is task 2, will be running in the background with 0.1x unit of performance out of 1x unit of performance. And some of the examples of heavier operating systems are One UI, ColorOS, OxygenOS. These all are the examples of heavier operating system which has got features and efficiency both at the same time. Whereas the examples for stock Android like Google Pixel smartphones, Motorola's smartphones, that doesn't have more feature but are lighter, because of which you will be able to see efficiency in the performance of your operating system. And that's why the operating system has to be as possible as lighter. We'll note down, I'm not telling that heavier operating system is bad than the lighter operating system, always not, because even heavier operating system has got its benefit. Okay, so I just want to say that if you want both performance and the features at the same time, then you can go for heavier operating systems like MIUI, Realme UI. One UI will be more better than others because it is more kind of optimized than other kind of operating systems. Okay, so guys, this was all for today. I hope you understood what I'm trying to say, that not always hardware is responsible for bad performance of any kind of device. Sometimes software is also to be good for good performance. So guys, this is all for today. I hope you like my today's video. If you want to share this video, then also you can share this to your families and friends. I hope this will be helpful for them as well. And also guys, don't forget to like, share and subscribe this channel. And yes guys, this is all for today. See you in the next video. Till then, bye.